Hey everyone, welcome back to Learn English Hub. I'm Sally.
And I'm Missy. And today we're packing our backpacks and going on an adventure.
Exactly, because today's episode is all about travel and adventure collocations.
These are the natural word combinations that native speakers use, like get itchy feet or thirst for adventure.
If you learn them, your English will sound so much more fluent.
And we'll not just explain them, we'll also share examples, synonyms, and some funny stories from our own trips.
Oh boy, I can already feel my thirst for adventure coming back.
So let's start with that one, thirst for adventure.
It means having a strong desire to do something exciting, right?
Yes, like when you're sitting at work, scrolling through photo trips and thinking, I need to be out there.
Oh, that's totally me. After lockdown, I had such a thirst for adventure. I booked a ticket to Thailand without even telling my boss.
That's one way to do it. Synonyms could be craving excitement or desire for adventure, but thirst for adventure sounds stronger, more emotional.
Then comes the next one. Get itchy feet. That's when you feel restless and want to travel or just change your routine.
Yeah, when I stay in one place too long, I start dreaming of airports. It's not about your feet literally itching. It's your soul that wants to move.
Love that. So, thirst for adventure is about wanting new experiences, and get itchy feet is when you can't stand staying still.
Different, but related.
Exactly. And speaking of excitement, remember when we went to the Alps? You could barely contain your excitement.
Ha ha, true. Let's talk about that phrase next.
So, contain my excitement means to control or hold back how happy or thrilled you feel.
Like when your flight's boarding and you're trying not to scream, finally! Example, I could hardly contain my excitement when I saw snow for the first time.
That's exactly how I felt in the Alps.
Synonyms could be control my excitement or hold back my enthusiasm, but contain sounds more emotional.
Now, let's balance that excitement with something less pleasant, a very arduous journey.
Oh, yes. Arduous means extremely difficult or tiring.
Ugh, remember that 12-hour bus ride through the mountains?
Don't remind me, that was an arduous journey, no air conditioning, broken seats, and a chicken sitting next to me.
That's when you earn your sense of adventure. So, arduous journey means tough, grueling, or exhausting trip.
Exactly. Okay, let's take a rest stop before we continue. Or, as we say, break the journey.
So, break the journey means to stop somewhere to rest before continuing your trip. Like, we broke our journey in Dubai before flying to Sydney.
Yeah, kind of like hitting pause on your travels to recharge a bit.
I love doing that. It's like having a mini holiday inside your holiday.
Totally. And sometimes the stop isn't by choice, it's a stopover. We had a 10-hour stopover in Singapore.
Right. A stopover usually happens in air travel. The difference is that break the journey is something you plan, but to have a stopover usually happens because of flight connections.
Good point. By the way, when we had that stopover in Singapore, you wanted to do the sights in just 5 hours.
And I did! Let's talk about that one next. So, do the sights means go sightseeing.
Like we did the sights in Paris, the Louvre, the Eiffel Tower, the Seine.
Right. It's more natural than saying visit the attractions. You could also say see the sights, but do the sights sounds casual and friendly.
And sometimes, to do the sights, you want to save some money. That's where the low-cost airline comes in.
Yes, those are airlines that are cheaper but don't offer free meals or checked luggage.
Like, we flew with a low-cost airline to Italy.
I once bought a $20 ticket to Spain, but the baggage fee was $80.
Classic. And sometimes, if a flight's full, they put you on standby.
That means you'll get a seat only if someone cancels.
So you're basically waiting and hoping. Example, they put me on standby for the next flight to New York.
Exactly. And sometimes that wait makes you feel like an intrepid explorer before you've even left the airport.
Speaking of that, let's move to the real adventures.
Okay, so went trekking. That means going on a long, challenging walk, usually in the mountains or forests. We went trekking in Nepal.
Trekking is more intense than just hiking. It's about challenge and endurance.
Yeah, it's not a Sunday walk in the park.
And if you go somewhere off the beaten track, it means you're exploring places that tourists usually don't visit.
Exactly. Like, we found a quiet village off the beaten track. No tourists, just locals. Synonyms could be remote, hidden, or unexplored.
That's where the intrepid explorer comes in, someone who's brave and loves discovering new places.
The intrepid explorer crossed the desert alone.
Sounds like you again, Sally, always finding trouble in the middle of nowhere.
Haha, true. But sometimes that adventure spirit gets us into unexplored wilderness.
Unexplored wilderness means land that hasn't been visited much, untouched nature. They discovered ancient ruins in the unexplored wilderness of Peru.
That's what I love. Nature that feels completely wild. And people who go there usually have a sense of adventure, that inner drive to try new, risky things.
She climbed the volcano alone, guided by her sense of adventure. But sometimes that adventure goes a bit wrong.
Don't remind me. Like that time we got hopelessly lost in the forest in Bali. No signal, no map, just monkeys.
Yeah, we were hopelessly lost, totally unable to find our way, and our friends were ready to send out a search party.
Luckily, we found the road before that happened. But those moments, they make the best stories.
Okay, before we get lost again, let's quickly recap today's collocations.
Here they are. Thirst for adventure. Get itchy feet. Contain my excitement. Very arduous journey. Break the journey. Have a stopover. Do the sights. Low-cost airline. Put me on standby. Went trekking. Off the beaten track. Intrepid explorer. Unexplored wilderness. Sense of adventure. Hopelessly lost. And send out a search party.
That's a full backpack of vocabulary. Which one's your favorite, Sally?
Get itchy feet, because I always do.
Figures, mine's off the beaten track. I like quiet places away from crowds.
So, listeners, which one is your favorite? Tell us in the comments, or use one of these phrases to describe your next trip.
And don't forget to follow Learn English Hub for more real English conversations every week.
Stay curious, travel safely, and always keep your sense of adventure alive.
And hey, speaking of adventure, we've got a fun surprise for you. A song using all these travel collocations.
Let's hit play and keep the journey going.
Yo, pack your bags, let's ride. We're rhyming around the world tonight. Learn the words, feel the beat. English flow, adventure heat. Got a thirst for adventure, heart on fire. Dreams in my head, taking me higher. When I get itchy feet, can't sit still. Need a boarding pass, that travel thrill. Try to contain my excitement, no. The journey's arduous, mountains, no. Every bump makes the story glow. That's the price when you're ready to go. Yeah, I broke the journey, made a stop. Had to stop over, coffee shop. Did the sights, no time to sleep. That low-cost airline flying cheap. They put me on standby, seat unsure. But I'm smiling, adventure's pure. Went trekking, feet on track. Off the beaten path, no turning back. Call me an intrepid explorer, bold in unexplored wilderness, chasing gold. That sense of adventure deep in my chest leads me further than GPS. Sometimes hopelessly lost, no way. But I laugh it off, it's part of the day. If I disappear, don't worry, mate. Send out a search party, I'll be late. Adventure calling, feel that spark. New words learn while we leave our mark. Pack those collocations, travel light. Fluent explorers day and night. From cities bright to deserts far. Every phrase a shooting star. Learn English, live free, chase your dream.